Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Aho, happy Sunday. Aho, I'm sitting here on this field of grass in the canyons up in Dunsmore Canyon above La Crescenta. And I'm sitting on this field of grass and within the canyons and just soaking up the sun and being with all my relations, all the ancestors, and all the spirits that are here in the park. And there are many. And you can't see them, but I can see them. And there are a lot of them here. And I came up here just to drum. And, I came up here to really honor this medicine that I've created in the last few weeks. This one I created 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. It's an elk, it's a 12-inch elk skin drum, 2-inch deep. It's got a beautiful sound, and you can see the spine of the animal on there. And also, behind the camera, there's the 15-inch, 16-sided buffalo drum. Grandmother. We call these smaller drums the grandmothers that was birthed on yesterday. As a matter of fact, yesterday morning, Friday night, I was in ceremony in lodge in the Nipi, and yesterday I was really still integrating into my body yesterday morning. So the first thing I did was get up and take some coffee and out into the yard and with the morning sun and the clouds and everything that was going on, and I birthed that drum, and she's beautiful and she sings like nothing else, and she's amazing, and I thank Creator, Great Spirit, and Great Mother, and the power of the four directions, and all my relations, aho mitakuyase, all my relations that they are with me, and they honor me in the teachings that they pass on to me, that I get to learn and get to hold on to, and I get to share with you. And that's really the case of what's happening in my life. I'm being taught by the spirits. I'm being spoken to, and I'm saying yes to all the things that I'm called to do at home. And it hasn't been an easy path. I've talked about this before. It hasn't been an easy path because, there's a lot of things that I had to give up that I thought that were going to be with me for my term here on this planet. But apparently not. They were here just to be lessons. And understand that the things that come into your life and they go don't necessarily go to hurt you. They go or they come to be lessons as a part of your life, so you can you can be more empowered in your life, within your life, and the lives of others. So, and my friend Tommy Taggart, I tuned into him this morning as he was sharing. He's in Texas, and as I tuned in, he was pulling cards and he was talking about, he talks like I do. He's straightforward. He doesn't give you any fluff. He's not I'm not saying he's not happy, but he doesn't lie to you. He's not going to tell you what I call porky pies. He's not going to tell you lies. He's going to talk to you very direct like I do. And I tuned in and he did some shamanic card readings, and I asked him to do one for me, and they pulled the flute card, the shamanic flute card. Well, a few months ago I was given a flute by a beautiful medicine woman in Ventura. And so I brought it with me today. And this morning, as I'm here drumming and singing and praying and offering, I brought the flute, and I'm playing the flute between drumming because it needs to be honored as well. That medicine needs to be honored. And my medicine, as the person that I am, is whatever you want to call me. I want to honor that. And there's a lot of different names for what people might call me. That's up to you. You can call me a medicine man. You can call me a healer. You can call me a walking crow. You can call me Anthony. You can call me shamanic drummer. You can call me anything you want, but just don't call me late to lunch or to dinner. Hey. Anyways, this particular, I told you about this drum, but I didn't tell you about this mallet that I'm holding in my hand. This mallet came from, I believe, was up on this mountain earlier in the year. This is yucca, and I sanded it a little bit, and I cleaned off the sharp edges, and I created this mallet. I birthed this mallet specifically for this drum, and this drum doesn't get played with anything other than this mallet. Just like the mallet that I made for the buffalo skin drum that I made yesterday, the grandmother that I made yesterday, that mallet I made weeks ago, and that wood from that mallet came from Sedona. It's manzanilla wood, and it's twisted from the vortices, the energy in the vortices, and that piece of wood and that mallet is now the handmaiden, if you will, of that 15-inch, 16-sided buffalo drum grandmother. Aho. So that's all medicine, and what I do is what I do, and I look forward to making more drums, and because I know there's people out there that want drums, and I look forward to doing more drum making workshops, and I'm going to be doing that across the country. I know that I'm already going to be in Charlotte later in August, in June, excuse me, June 28th, I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, making drums with people. And then in Asheville, North Carolina, probably the following week. And then I'll be going up into Connecticut. And I'll be visiting Vermont to see my brother Ian Morris. Aho. And I have a sister in Philadelphia that I'm hoping I can go see. She gave me a song that I sing. Oh, actually, she wrote a song, and I changed the lyrics, and I made it my own, and with her permission, of course. I'd like to sing a little of that for you right now because it's important. Because the words that I rewrote are, Spirit, help me. Spirit, hear me. Spirit, show me. And it goes like this. I'll just sing a little bit to you of it for you. So, if you bear with me. Espíritu, ayúdame, Espíritu, escúchame, Espíritu, enséñame. Espíritu, ayúdame, Espíritu, escúchame, Espíritu, enséñame. Shina se shina to shina wana ho ai shina ha shi sina sina ho. I'm honored every time I get to sing that song, and it's something I sing as much as possible. It's a song that asks for help. It's a song that asks that Spirit would hear me, and it would ask that Spirit would show me. And I thank my friend Leticia in Philadelphia for allowing me to use that song and to rewrite it, and I should send it to her at some point so she can hear it, because she sings it differently. So, tomorrow is Memorial Day, and there's a lot of people that put Happy and Memorial Day together. We miss our loved ones, those that went to war for us, those that had died before us, those that didn't go to war but died for us, those who didn't want any war but were killed anyways and gave their lives, laid down their lives for this country. And I'm talking about my indigenous brothers and sisters. And those that claim to fight for our freedom, that's all great and everything, but I had freedom before those people ever showed up and they took it away. So I have my freedom now, and I speak to freedom. I speak to freedom. The drums that we will be making on the 28th in Charlotte, North Carolina with my sister Jane Ritz, those drums are going to be really special because they're about freedom. They're about making a drum in an old way, in a ceremonial way, but honoring the power of the drum, honoring the power of the grandmother, Aho, the grandmother, the divine feminine, Aho, the divine feminine energy, Aho, Aho. So, as I schedule the drum making events around the country, join in, make your drum. Learn what the ceremony is that I do to create a drum, and you can find those that were at last week's drum making workshop. Shakoba Hawk Wing, Remy Emder, and Whitney. I don't even know Whitney's last name. I forget Whitney's last name. Anyways, come and join us. And create something with your hands. Create something with your heart. Create a new voice for yourself through the drum, through the mallet. Aho, aho, with Creator Great Spirit in all my relations. Aho. So for those of you who are mourning anybody who's no longer with you, know that it is a good morning. Aho, however you spell it. And they honor us each and every day when they show up for us in the spirit world and in our dream state and in our dream world and in our ceremonies. I do a lot of ceremony, and I'm thankful for them. I'm thankful that they lay down their lives willingly or unwillingly, to allow us to prosper and survive in the way that we prosper and survive. I want to thank everybody for coming. Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. And I wish you a beautiful, 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 blessed day. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. You can give me a call at area code 818-442-1717. If you would like a healing session or a drum session or whatever that looks like, you can also go to Anthony at sacreddrummedicine.com or www.sacreddrummedicine.com. You can find me on my Facebook page, and all my events are linked to my Facebook page from my website and Eventbrite. So also Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at the Well in Highland Park, I will be drumming for the full moon at 7 p.m. We will go into Journey. I will sing the spirits in. We will go to Journey. And when we come back, we will come in and integrate slowly, and we will go into conversation of what that was like for you, what it was like to journey with just the drum, not having to take a hallucinogen, because you don't have to take a hallucinogen to journey. You can journey with the drum. You can journey with the beat of the drum, the beat of the silence of the drum. Aho! And the spirits are there. The spirits will come, and you will be able to go into the lower world and meet your spirit guides, your spirit animals, go to the place of the fire, get a healing. What is the medicine that you seek? What is the medicine that you look for? So Tuesday night in Highland Park at the Well, you can go to my Facebook page and see that in my events, and hope to see you there. Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine, saying, have a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Aho.